Hello everyone, welcome back to Learning Curve Acres. Thought I'd show you some of the blooms that we're getting today and a quick update on some cabbage and kale. So these are ones that I forgot to mention last week. Some people call it knapweed, other people call it perennial dusty miller. I've heard a whole bunch of names for it, but either way, it's blooming beautifully. Got another one. This is the one from last week that's pretty much spent now. My one comfrey is blooming. So my comfrey actually has come back now that the chickens aren't eating. Whoops, as I kick the watering can. But now that the chickens aren't scratching and eating it, it's coming back beautifully. We have the little flower pot pond. Don't know if we can see him, if he'll make an appearance, but we do have a goldfish in there. And he's got a flower pot, a sideways flower pot to hide in. And then, but the big thing I want to show you is just over here. So let's go see it. All right, so this rose was literally just buds last week. And that was the one that came out first, this great big one here. But it's a beautiful, I don't know how it's showing up, but it's a beautiful pinky peach color, quite fragrant. It's one that is grown on its own rootstock, so it's a lot more hardy, and it's one that's grown for this area. So I've had a few others. I had a beautiful ivory rose that just, no matter how I babied it, it never did well, and then it finally bit the dust. So this one I love because it's nice and hardy. And then just over here, here's the dahlia, and we've planted the dahlia right beside some cabbage and kale. So these are doing quite well. These are the first ones that I had gotten in there. I have one borage struggling to flower in a pot. Really have to get them into the ground. But yeah, these are the first ones that went in. I'm noticing a little bit of nibbling on the leaves, so I'm going to try, baking soda. I heard that baking soda works quite well, so I'm going to give that a shot and see if that keeps the cabbage fly away. Here's that sink that we planted up with the mint. Some of it's gotten quite tall, but it is filling out quite nicely. I'm going to harvest some of that later today. And then I have the Japanese astilbe on the far side, and this blue hosta, which this year it's actually staying blue because it's in the shade and not getting bleached out by the sun. Now this is a pot of radishes that I did up, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong with radishes. This is the third year where no matter what I do, and some seeds are from Veggies and some seeds have been from OSC, which are all heirloom seeds. But that's what I get instead of a bulb. So I'm not getting any actual radishes. Might let them go to seed and try eating some of the seed pods like Babette loves to do, and who else is it? I think it's JT Bear likes them too, and possibly Punky Rooster. So anyways, we'll see what happens here. Now this little garden seems to be failing quite miserably. All of the lettuce that I put in has died, despite watering it every day. All but one very lonely little tomato seems to have passed on to the compost side of things because they're dying off rapidly. Unfortunately, these were my only two brandywine and the last few of my purple prince seeds, but oh well, I'll try something else. I think I'm just going to try broad sowing some lettuce in here, leaving that one little tomato alone. But my marigold's looking quite cheery, so at least that's nice. And we do have a couple of beans on these sad little bean plants. So these ones actually started putting these bean pods on when they were in the basement still. And these are two, trying to remember, Hokkaido squash sent to me by Trollforge. So I thought I'd put them in here. Should be good as part of the whole companion planting. And we do have a little purple bean starting on the purple amethyst bush beans. Anyways, just thought I'd keep it a short little update. Hope everyone's having a great day. Please, this is a long weekend here in Canada. Have a safe and happy long weekend. Take care. Bye-bye.